So I wanted to talk a little bit about how to prepare for flight attendant training. Now, even though this could vary based on your airline, there's just some core key things to keep in mind. There are no books to study. There are no manuals to read. Materials you need to learn are going to be provided to you in training. So here are just some core areas that can actually help you tangibly prepare. So we need to talk about financial readiness. You're not going to earn a lot of money during training, so it's going to be ideal to save like 2 to 4 months of expenses and have that in the bank in savings before you go to training. And even after you get out of training, the first month or two, you might not earn much money, so it could be your saving grace to have that money in the bank to pay your bills so you don't have to stress about that while you're at training. You're going to have to do public speaking during training, and it's going to be part of your job when you graduate and you're a working flight attendant. One way you can practice public speaking is by practicing with somebody who's in the business world, somebody who has to do public speaking for their daily life, their job, their career, so they can give you critical feedback on what you can do to sound better, to be more confident, and to bring your best self when you're going to have to speak in front of, let's say, 100 to 160 passengers. Another one is memorizing information. If you're not good or not the best at memorizing facts and information, something you might want to practice is learning techniques and strategies for memorizing bits of information. Because when you take tests during flight attendant training, you're going to have to memorize information. So if you haven't been in college recently or spouting off facts is not easy for you, you're going to want to make it easier for yourself. And that could be something as simple as practicing creating mnemonic devices. In other words, creating your own acronyms, like create an acronym for the first 10 presidents or for all the members of your favorite band. If English is not your native language, you could find that taking tests during flight attendant training is very difficult. Practice reading something that's very technical so you get comfortable reading questions and being able to answer those questions in a multiple choice fashion very quickly. And on to the next part, swimming. If you don't know how to swim, it could be worthwhile to take swimming lessons before you go to flight attendant training. Try to get to a point where you feel comfortable moving around in a pool without your feet touching the bottom of a deeper 8 or 10 or 12 foot pool. And you might be comfortable doing some different types of swimming strokes because you may need to swim a little bit of a distance in a pool depending on which airline you're getting hired by. Not every airline has a water day, but many of them do. So just to recap, financial readiness, practicing public speaking, and knowing how to swim, and getting comfortable memorizing information, taking in all that technical information, and then being able to remember it for timed exams. Good luck, and I hope this video was helpful for you. Shoot me a DM or post in the comments if you have any questions about any other skills or things that could be helpful for you to take with you to flight attendant training.